Well, welcome to my house. And this is the kitchen area that I usually work with. I'm going to show you the final product. And what ended up happening is I came home, got the rice, and then I added it. What I found is I added way more rice than the recipe calls for. And that's another way to make sure that you have a meal that can go a little further, is maybe less meat, more items that are a little bit less expensive. For instance, rice tends to be one of those things that can be a little less expensive, but can make people full and whatnot. So I'm going to, don't know if I can turn this around now that I've been filming. So I added the rice, and I'm going to show you down here. This is, it's hard to do from here, this is the finished product, and it looks so tasty and so good. Hopefully there's some for Mr. Freed. I promised him I would bring him one on Monday, and I will. So anyways, one of the things I did, because there was extra of the meat, is I put them in smaller containers, and I'm freezing them for later to do. Another thing you can do is, say you're a family of 2 and you don't need this many. You can always make a little extra and then put them in the freezer so they're ready to go for another day. Just an idea. Surprise a neighbor with something, so be kind. Those are the boat ones that we talked about. They're huge. And I think truly we could have cut those into quarters if we wanted to and made them a little smaller. So while we did the cooking at the school, I finished it here. Some of the filling, I was like, I kind of want something now, and I didn't want to wait. And so I ate just some of the filling, and I was like, whoa, this is so good. And then for my lunch, I had some extra rice, and so what I did with the rice is, that's what my lunch was mostly the rice, but I had a little bit of the filling for my lunch. So truly, this filling that we put in bell peppers could go over a bed of rice if you wanted it to. It could be served on its own. There's so much you could do with it, really. So anyways, that is the final part. And again, keep sending in things that you are interested in making, or maybe it's something that you are spectacular at making. Send those in so we can show those videos to others so they can get the great ideas as well. So I hope you have a good weekend, and see you next week.